The myth of vaccines that A, they are safe, and B, they are necessary, and that they eradicated childhood disease, that is a myth. They've never been tested for safety. There are no placebo-controlled trials. They always put in the control group the immunogens that's in the vaccine. So vaccines typically have a protein and then an accompanying substance, which you call the adjuvant or the immunogen, which stimulates an immune response. Those adjuvants, whether it be aluminum or other substances, those by themselves are dangerous. And so when you put that in the control group as well as the experimental group, and you say that the side effects are similar so that it's safe, it's a sleight of hand trick. It's extremely deceptive. People have been screaming about this on the sidelines, that for the last 40 years, they refuse to do a true placebo-controlled trial like with saline. And the other thing that people have to recognize is if you look at the history of all the childhood illnesses that we vaccinate against aggressively, they almost all were nearly eradicated before the introduction of the vaccine. We're all left with the impression that the vaccines stop childhood illnesses. That is not true. Almost all of them had reduced to extremely low levels due to sanitation and hygiene development. After the study of the history of the vaccines, their lack of safety, sudden infant death syndrome, which suddenly came out of nowhere as we expanded the schedule. Sudden infant death syndrome, when does it occur? It's reproducible. It occurs at 2 months, 4 months, and 6 months. What else occurs at those? And most of those deaths are within either days to a couple of weeks of the vaccine. And so the true data and history of these childhood vaccines are so horrible that I've said in public that if I had my young children today, I will tell you they would not get a single vaccine.